Right, so I have returned once again today to actually do a stream of Golden Kamuy, the season 3 of the anime series. She also are very much good to go. So yeah, she have returned to cover episode 29 or season 3, episode 5 of Golden Kamuy, the anime series. As we know, series keeps on getting better and better each week. God damn, this series is just, oh man. I mean, how do you go from the previous week's episode to them with a goddamn goddamn performance, actually make it sound like it's actually completely like the most normal progression of the narrative in the universe? Only this boy can. Good old Noda. That boy knows. Oh, hi gozaimasu. Also, konbanwa. Genki desu ka? For JoJo Part 9. At this point, I'd actually do him for recount a Golden Kamuy as JoJo Part 9, to be honest. It's practically JoJo at this point. The only thing is actually missing, technically speaking, is stands, but it's practically JoJo. So yeah, I mean, I just can't understand how this man pulls it off, but he managed to actually kind of create like the most breaks in the narrative that Doom 3 makes sense because it kind of progresses something. In essence, we actually kind of found out more about the prison itself and actually what might even be going on there. So there's also that. I'm doing very good today. I'm actually glad you actually are doing good as well. Hello, konbanwa, genki desu ka? Also, hi gozaimasu. Also, please I'll come and pass as well. But yes, anyway. It's actually traffic outside as well, so it's actually a massive problem. Anyway, yeah. So this week's episode is going to be great. I can already tell because one of my favorite characters in the whole entire series actually appears this week. So I'm actually so glad, and also his voice one of my favorite voice actors as well. So there's also that. So anyway, let's put actually go on live. Sorry for the long intro. I want to get rid of the police car before I started. Shoot, I lost the actual thing. Second. That's the one I need. Had to hit me at this point in time, didn't it? It just knows. That's the problem. It knows. Alright, I do believe with that we should be good to go. Are we though? We certainly are. So, as always, let's get this show on the road. Let's see what's happening this week. I still can't believe I actually got Umehara as the voice actor of Vasily. I'm so freaking glad. Anyways, I start this thing in 3, 2, 1. Start this thing absolutely now. God, I'm so like just right there. Also Garter as well. It's a whole lot of him this week, which is just... It's strange enough as well, like, this is probably the only anime in existence that does actually pull off, like, the contrasting tones perfectly. And it makes sense. I'm still pissed off at Kyoranka's chest hair, though. I know he didn't have much in the actual in the manga, but they goddamn nerfed his actual chest hair in the anime. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, guys? You gave him chest hair. Just remove the chest hair. What happened to him in the meantime? Did he shave? You can't tell me he shaved. Bro, I can't take that, okay? Consistency, my dudes. Consistency. Konnichiwa, genki desu ka? Sorry. But yeah, anyway, this show. Fucking great. It's fucking great, this show. Again, it's one of those things that this show's amazing because it just, in other shows, like the previous episode would have just been filler. It would just been like, oh, we just need a deviation for a little while. But for some reason, this show managed to actually pull off the idea that they can actually do what can otherwise be described as a deviation, but then also progress the narrative along as well. It's just like, it's the only show that can do it besides probably JoJo, I think. And both of them basically are JoJo entirely at this point. You can't tell me otherwise at this point. Oh god. I should really preface the stream by saying that Umehara is actually one of my favorite voice actors as well. Like, there's three voice actors slash actresses that are in my heart at this point: Suda, Umehara, and Mayu Chida. So all three of those are the top of the tier, the ones I worship. So I'm actually glad that two of the three are actually in the show, and also in the same week as well. Also in the same week, which is actually kind of cool. Look how small Ogata is. He's so small! You can literally pick him up and just hold him. Either Kiro's actually quite tall or Ogata's quite small. And if it's the latter of the two, I'm actually really more glad because I just literally pick him up and hold him. There is nips in this show. Very many. There are very many nips of men in this show. He's so cute. He's so adorable. And murderous. He honestly is, that's the problem. I'm still just we got we got to pour one out for our boy Kuranka's chest hair though. He lost it. I love Ogata so much. He looks so dumb with the whole entire universe. But at the same time he loves just being there. You could tell he doesn't show it, but he loves being there. he did the hair thing. It's like, I'm sorry, but our cat murdered one of your deers. I do apologize for that. Hello. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Ah, he's so cute. He's probably really sorry as well, that's the problem, but he doesn't exhibit the emotions. He is cat, to be honest. Ogata is a cat. He's a cat man. The problem is, the thing with Ogata is he's a soft boy. He's very soft. But the problem is he's just like, he evil boy sometimes. You're just like, Ogata, please. We're trying to root for you. I'm actually so glad we actually have so many Ogatas this week. It's like Gino Studio kind of just said, yeah. Look at his smug smile. It melts my heart. It's like Gino Studio said, Joe hasn't seen enough Ogata this season. He must bear witness to the Ogata. I'm like, it's true. It's true, I need to see more Ogata, to be honest. I think the time which Ogata would be a good person is when Shirashi doesn't get attacked by an animal. That'll be the time. You know that Ogata's actually a good person. I don't know why, but the anime actually makes Ogata more adorable. That's the problem. Even though he's a cold-blooded murderer, but yeah, he's still quite adorable. It's been so long since I actually heard Suda as well. It's been so long since I actually heard that man's voice. He's so happy. He looks so happy. I can be glad to actually see him smile. Even though it's explaining about how good a gun is, still can smile about it. The show is so good. You should watch it. It's so good. I love that they actually give him more cat eyes as well. Cause he is a cat. Agata's a cat after all. The actual way they actually draw him with cat eyes, it makes my heart melt. I'm still terribly depressed about Kiro's chest hair. Goodbye, Kiro's chest hair. You're anime only for a little while. Oh, konbanwa, genki desu ka? Thank you for actually coming by. I love how there's like slight pans to Ogata, like in certain shots as well. It's kind of like, Ogata, who are you truly? Are you Catman? Are you Evil Man? Are you man with history we don't know just yet? Ogata, more specifically, has a very complicated past. Very complicated one. We even got Comfy Boy this week as well. We got Comfy Ogata as well. We got Comfy Ogata. If I remember correctly as well. Thank you for watching. Mite kurete arigato as well. If I remember. Woo! Shit, boy. We hit Revelation Central now as well. I imagine we probably get Ogata's backstory next week as well, to be honest. I swear it happens after this episode. That's actually kind of cool. It's actually very fitting of Ogata's character as well, because he doesn't sleep at all. He's always everywhere. I wonder who that could be. Let's be real. He has 9 lives though. He's been through 2 of them at this point. Old Ogata. He's got 9. So got 7 left. Ah! It's our boy. Gianna, have a wonderful day as well. What's up with snipers being best boys in this show as well? The more I think about it. Oh man, I'm blessed this week by the shots of Ogata. I'm blessed. Yeah, he's here. He's finally here. You don't know, but he's an amazing character. All Sam Neill was my favorite voice actors as well. I couldn't have picked a better choice for him either. It's a problem. That's the thing. He has the best voice actor possible as well. Give me Kureno from Fruits Basket. I was like, yeah, boy. Konbanwa, Genki desu ka? I want to hug the screen right now, but I swear I might break it, so I probably won't. Why is there no Ogata plushies, alright? Let's be real for a second here. Why are there no Ogata plushies? Suda. That man's voice. He could be saying a normal line, I'd be like, fuck. That man could just say the most ordinary line in the universe, make it sound like it's like the most nicest line in the world. Why that man has not done ASMR just yet is beyond me. Let's be real, Kiranka's practically got like... He's made of iron, he's fine. The man's chest could probably like just bounce it off. He's fine. He's a JoJo character at this point. He's JoJo manly. So what do you do if you're staring down your sight? You just see a cat with a gun. What do you do? What's your first reaction? They're spoiling us with the close-up shots this week. Vasily is very cool. I love him. He's great. Good old Ogata. It's like, no, it was me. I desperately want Suda just to kind of read me things in life. Like, is it just possible? Could it be done? He's prepared. I just want Suda to read me things at night. All right. I just want the man's voice just to kind of be like, Joe, it's okay. Everything's fine in life. I'm like, I can believe that. I do actually appreciate it's basically the battle of the ASMR voice actors this week. I'm so glad Kurena's actually in this anime as well. God damn it, Mihara. You got me good as well. My heart is complicated at this point now. Oh, Gata. So adorable. So murderous. They're made for each other as well because they're both snipers. He can't. Ogata's just way too good for bait. I wish I was waiting for Ogata, that's for damn sure. Well, shit. Twas them that fell for the actual bait. 'Twas them. Yeah, Umehara is actually probably the best choice for Vasily as well. It's the problem. I couldn't think of anyone else that actually could improve Vasily that well, but he does it perfectly. I'm so freaking glad. He's my favorite voice actors as well, so it's great. Oh god, that's evil. Woo! Woo! A little bit of the old context there as well, sprinkled in. What we didn't actually know is it's just the gun. At that point, Ogata's not even there. Listen to that man's voice all day. I listen to Umehara all day. He's got such a good voice. Just It's the battle of the dudes I want them to read me bedtime stories at night. That's the battle between the two of them. Same. I could be a very happy man at this point. I'm just happy. Boys, we got probably is Vasily he's great. Old Vasily. I mean, hope season 4 gets adapted because God, Vasily gets even better in season 4. To be honest, everyone does, to be honest, but Vasily more specifically. God, this fucking show. It's not one single moment just like, bruh, what was that about? Every single moment is just like, bruh, I want more of that. They actually have ASMR and voice actors actually go against each other in this context as well. The battle of the bedtime story readers to actually go against each other is great as well, because he has found his match. Old OGATAAAAAAAAAAAAAA's just kind of he's got strange he likes strange things, but he's a cat man. We like him a lot. He's our boy. He's our resident best boy. And also so is Sugimoto as well. Sugimoto is the cuddly boy. You know, so is OGATAAAAAA as well, but we gotta do a tier list of like the best characters in the entire show and rank them by how cuddly they can be. Kiro's probably up there as well. It's a chest test, otherwise 0 out of 10. Getting that man out of there. Man, can't wait. Can't fucking wait. Can't wait one more week. God damn it. God damn you, time. Why must you hurt me so? So yeah, I mean, God, this episode actually was great because on the one hand, you kind of got like more context on the previous life that Kiro led. Because again, technically speaking, he was very much shrouded in mystery because we didn't really know much about him. Even his introduction to the whole entire anime was like, oh, he's a very mysterious boy. Who is this man? And now actually kind of getting a little bit more about who he could in theory actually be, and actually then Surumi saying, well, actually, it's part of this whole entire thing that happened way back when, which that's pretty much like the keynote moment the whole entire series, like up to that entire point. I wonder if they will adapt that this season. I wonder. I swear it's like maybe a little bit after the whole entire thing with Gata, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I mean, I like that because I like how the show itself is structured, because what otherwise is basically two dudes going against each other in a sniping battle turns into, by the way, look who this person that you've been following for maybe the best part of, like, at this point I think 3 years, who actually truly is, like who Kiranke truly is, because we got the hints about him and Wilk, but we don't really necessarily know much about what actually else happened. Now we kind of got a little bit more information that actually now will feed into more intrigue as time goes on, and it really does in theory spark, pardon the pun, because it actually was a spark this week, the actual like your interest in the whole entire anime. It kind of keeps you going. It's like a bread trail, so to speak. But the bread trail itself doesn't always kind of like it's actually just constantly telling you, it's not gonna go anywhere, boy, because you know every single event goes somewhere. And I like how it's done in this episode. Like I like how now we've got the whole oh shit, Kiranke, he was actually a part of this whole entire thing. Holy shit, what's going on here? We got that now. So that's actually now like the midway kind of like oh shit moment. So I actually want to know more about that. And yeah, I mean, it's fucking good, this show. It's fucking good. I love it. And also kind of like that we have Vasily now. Vasily is basically the best match for Agata because both snipers. And also, I think maybe there might be a dubious pass with Ogata as well. We have to wait and see what happens there. That might or might not connect to him a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, again, Vasily is great because, technically speaking, he's trying to counteract Ogata, who's basically like Master Sniper at this point. The dude can like fool anyone. You wouldn't even know he's there. You're like, is that Ogata? It's like, no, it's not even him. It's like, what the fuck, man? What's going on here? So I kind of like that actually now we have basically two titans going against each other. It actually is kind of cool because, again, we've had those moments beforehand in this series, the idea of characters going against basically their counterparts. And in doing so, it kind of creates that sense of, like, there is equals out there, even though they technically don't know it just yet. And I actually kind of appreciate that because it's one of those things that goes a long way to actually kind of give these characters a bit more three-dimensionality as well. If that's even a word. I don't even think it's actually a word, but we'll say it's a word. Yeah, it's good. it's really nice to actually kind of do that, because then it kind of makes these characters seem more equal, other than saying, well, actually, bro, I'm a sniper, you're a sniper. That's actually pretty freaking cool. No, you actually see it from a more of a kind of like show don't tell kind of perspective, and because of that, it goes a long way. Because again, they could have just said, well, Vasily, he's a sniper, Ogata, he's a sniper, boom. But technically speaking, you saw firsthand who Vasily was. Then you saw secondhand Ogata basically being Ogata. So at that point, you're kind of like, oh shit, they're one of the same. What's going on here? So I kind of like that as well. Again, stuff like this goes a long way to actually kind of add nuance to characters that otherwise wouldn't be included if they just basically told you who these characters really were. It's one of those things that the show does it really damn well. It's probably one of the best examples of it, because again, it doesn't ever kind of always force feed you information. It does it in such a way that it feels organic, and also then the characters feel more organic as they kind of progress as well. It's one of those things that everything just goes along with it. She kind of just creates experience that is very singular in that way. And yeah, I mean, now we have Umehara in the show as well, which actually is kind of the best news in the universe, because we've basically got two of the best boys in the industry kind of going against each other in this context. And actually, who knows, maybe we might see more of them as time goes on. We see more of Ogata, don't get me wrong, but, you know, it's probably more Vasily as well, who knows. But wait and see what happens there. But yeah, I mean, the show gets better and better. I really hope Season 4 is not as long of a wait compared to Season 3. I just kind of hope, because Season 4 has, like, probably some of the most like moments in the whole entire anime, and also manga. So kind of hope they actually might say Season 4, Spring 2021. I'd be like, yeah, boy. So I want to hear, because there's some good moments, and this season probably will end on one of my favorite moments of the whole entire series as well. So yeah, I mean, God, so much to look forward to in Golden Kamuy. Now we've got two snipers going against each other. We've got the whole entire thing with Kuranke. We've got Sugimoto basically being like, where the fuck is a sit-upper at this point? Shirashi's basically being Shirashi. And yeah, I mean, what's going to happen next? I do actually wonder. So anyway, that is me done for today. So as always, goshicho arigatou gozaimasu. Boku no dogo wo oshiroi to omotara ine ya channel toruku wo onegaishimasu. So as always, if you actually have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on YouTube doing free, leave a like, because indeed it's been quite a bit. If you have then enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on YouTube doing free, leave a sub, because indeed it's been quite a bit. If you have then enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole on YouTube doing free, you'll follow on Twitter or join Discord as well, because both help me quite a lot, and both will then tell you when your streams go live and any other streams I do as well. But until next time, some more Golden Kamuy, the anime series, Season 3, Episode 6 or 30. See you guys then. Bye for now.